south. We're going with 66 in GR today, partly sunny skies. But if we don't get any sunshine this afternoon, we are going to reduce that threat quite a bit. So that is something that we are going to have to watch very closely for into the afternoon after we get the rain showers and the cloudier skies out of the way this morning. Between noon and 6 p.m., depending on how much sunshine we'll see, will at least give us a better idea on how big of the threat we have for this evening when it comes to our severe potential. But for right now, we are under a slight risk. This is a big change from yesterday, just about 6 hours ago when Kevin was on with you. We only had a marginal risk in our far southern counties. They have bumped us into the slight risk and moved the marginal risk for everyone else. So we are talking about a greater potential, or at least an increasing potential, of some strong to severe thunderstorms later this evening. As I mentioned, that biggest threat is going to be from 6 to midnight, where we could see the biggest threat with these thunderstorms being large hail up to about 2 inches. That's a possibility. Very large hail with a few of these thunderstorms. Winds between 60 to 70 miles per hour, and maybe even a few isolated tornadoes later on today. And the tornado risk is the biggest in the slight risk, that yellow risk that we just showed you. We are very warm outside right now, not necessarily humid. We will see the humid conditions returning this afternoon and into the early evening hours, but we have a lot of warm air out there right now. We're starting off the day in the 40s and 50s. We're already at 55 in Benton Harbor. That's just a few degrees shy from our high temperatures yesterday. So those that are around I-94 stand the best chance of actually seeing 70 degrees today. That would be the first 70-degree day of the year so far. We've got those showers, isolated thunderstorms still out there, but you can see the thunderstorms are starting to weaken a little bit as we make our way towards the coldest part of the day, which is usually right before sunrise. That is at 7:13 today, so we only got a few more hours before these showers are off to the east. We're starting to see a few breaks in the cloud cover out to our west. So if we see enough sunshine, as I mentioned, we could prime the atmosphere for some strong to severe thunderstorms later this evening. We have quite a bit of wind aloft, so they are going to be able to rotate potentially. If they get far enough into the atmosphere, they could bring down some of those winds, and that rotation could eventually lead to that large hail potential as well. So this afternoon, noon, we've got a little bit of a break in the cloud cover, but still mostly cloudy skies. You can see this model is bringing quite a bit of sunshine back into the area for the afternoon, early evening hours from I-96 off to the south. That's why we do have the slight risk there. Thunderstorms start to develop around and north of I-96 between 6 and 9 p.m. and then 8 to midnight from I-96 off to the south. We are going to be talking about, again, that potential here throughout the rest of the morning. We get a little bit of sunshine to take us through our Wednesday. Then the cold temperatures really start to push back into West Michigan. We're at 44 only on Thursday. Could be talking about those wind chills in the 20s and 30s. Otherwise, we have a few spring days here the next couple of days. We're not expecting any thunderstorms or any severe weather tomorrow. That potential is just here for a few hours this evening.